in our conversation already, but I know you, and I know that you emphatically emphasize the role of relationships in creating lasting transformation. Like, you need relationships to create that lasting transformation. I want to talk about this a little bit. What is it about relationships that can be such a powerful tool for healing and growth?
Yeah. So let's go to the story of Jesus and the bleeding woman, right? And so imagine what her life has been like, because she's basically, she is unclean. And people probably viewed her as dirty and as like, stay away. And you imagine after enough times that she's beginning to believe that, because everybody's like, stay away, unclean, unclean. It's almost like she's sinful because of that. And so you can imagine how lonely she is, how disconnected, and how she's not really understood.
Yeah.
And probably people have grown tired of listening to her story. Oh yeah, here she comes. She's going to tell us she's been bleeding for all these years. Oh my gosh. Something, just let go and let God, and why don't you just get better? Or why don't you do this?
Yeah.
And so here she is. She's trying to connect to Jesus because she wants to get the physical healing. And when he touches her, right, he just says, whoa, hey, stop, somebody touched me. And it's hilarious because, like, who didn't touch Jesus?
Right.
They're like, everybody did. No. There's something more. He wants to create an emotional, relational, social healing for this woman. He already did the physical thing, but there was more that she needed. She just didn't know it. Nobody else probably knew it either, but he did. And so he stops this whole kind of, they're on the way to heal somebody else. And he stops it. And everybody's like, whoa, what's going on? And with that, he says, who touched me? Because he wants to create an emotional experience with this person to provide even more healing. And so I just imagine that he kind of gets down to where she is, eye to eye, not, hey, well, I'm the rabbi, you should listen to me, I'm the Messiah, just listen to this truth. He created an experience so much so that it was so safe. It says in one of the Gospels that she's told her whole story. Now, when I tell my whole story, it's a good 25 minutes long.
Yeah.
So here's all these people like, is she going to stop telling the story? Didn't matter, because Jesus was tuned into her. He was so interested in her, and she felt so safe. What did she do? She just opened up what was in her heart, what's really in her right brain, and probably what's really going on under the surface. And she had his full attention. And I imagine when he said, my daughter, could you imagine that? I don't think she's probably felt like she got disowned a long time ago. It was a very tender way to connect with her, very intimate. And that alone created a mismatching experience. Because what did she expect? More shame, more judgment, or more condemnation. Right. Get out of here. Don't you know this? You should do this. Instead, he made it so safe for her to be seen and known and accepted just as she was. And what that did is that rewired her brain. It replaced that old story of being unclean and unworthy with now, hey, I'm known, I'm loved. Wow. Through a relational experience. And we just want to be like Jesus in giving people what they need.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just want to point out as well in that story, I love that story. It's one of my favorite stories, that and the woman at the well.
Mine too, because of those very things.
Yes.